Hello once again. This is Jeff Amboy and welcome to my board exam series in mathematics. In this episode, I will teach you how to solve temperature problems using only a calculator. In this episode, Calcutech ang topic natin. No lengthy solutions required and of course, no differential equations. Kasi sa conventional solution ito, gagamit ka dapat ng differential equation to arrive at a certain formula. Pero hindi yun ang gagawin natin. Shortcut ang ituturo kong solution sa episode na ito. However, we will limit our examples to those problems in which Newton's law of cooling is applicable. This is essential in order to get the correct answer in the quickest possible way. In examinations which contain many items but comes with only limited time, like comprehensive examinations and board examinations. So, if you're ready, let's solve some sample problems. Problem number 1. John Paul stayed at Starbucks and ordered a cup of caramel macchiato. Ayan, nag-Starbucks si JP. Now, when the coffee was served at around 8:15 p.m., its temperature is 75 degrees Celsius. And the temperature inside the Starbucks coffee shop is maintained at 18 degrees Celsius. Ayan, naka-aircon eh. Kaya malamig yung temperature sa loob ng Starbucks. At around 8:30, the temperature of the coffee dropped by 15 degrees. Okay, so from 75 degrees, naging 60 degrees na lang. What is the temperature of the coffee at exactly 8:40 p.m.? And if JP wants to drink the coffee when its temperature is 55 degrees, at what time will this happen? Okay, so how do we solve this problem? In this problem, we can apply Newton's law of cooling. Okay, ano ba yung Newton's law of cooling? According to this law, the rate of change of the temperature of a body is proportional to the temperature difference between the object and its surroundings. Now, for example, we will represent the temperature of the object at any given time by T. So, this capital letter T represents the temperature at any time. And we will represent the temperature of the surroundings by Ts. So, since the law states that the rate of change of temperature is proportional to the temperature difference, then we can create a differential equation out of that. Now, that differential equation is dt over small letter yan. Okay, so itong d capital letter T over dt, yan yung rate of change nung temperature, nung object na pinag-uusapan. Yan daw ay proportional doon sa temperature difference between the object, okay, ito yon, temperature ng object at any given time and its surroundings. So if the object is cooling, habang tumatagal siya ay lumalamig kasi yung initial temperature niya ay mas mataas kumpara dun sa temperature ng surroundings, then nilalagyan natin dito ng negative sign to indicate that the temperature of the object decreases with time. So, this would involve a differential equation. Ito yung differential equation at isosolve mo yan. Pag isinolve mo yan, ito yung makukuha mong solution. T is equal to TO minus TS e raised to negative kt plus ts. So if you would use the conventional solution, you are required to solve this differential equation. At ito dapat yung makukuha mong sagot. So dapat kabisado mo yung formulang yan. Ngayon, ang gagawin natin sa problem na ito is isosolve natin siya gamit ang calculator lang. Lang, walang masyadong maraming sulat at walang lengthy solution, walang differential equation. So, paano natin yan magagawa? Gamit ang calculator. Once again, we will use the stat mode of the calculator. Okay, so pakita natin yung emulator nating Calcu. Yan, and then mode, stat. Yan, mode 3. Okay, and then once again, we will choose the exponential mode, no? 5. And may makikita tayo ditong dalawang columns, X and Y. So, yung X, once again, i-consider natin ito na time. At yung Y, yan naman yung temperature. However, ang gagawin natin is not the actual temperature, but rather the temperature difference. So, Lagyan ko lang dito, ano, yan. Ito yung time at ito naman yung t minus ts. Okay, sa calculator, ito yung x at sa calculator, ito yung y. Initially, ang time natin ay laging 0. No, ang reference natin doon is 8:15. So, yun yung time 0 natin. Kung saan, ang temperature daw ng object ay 75 degrees. So, yan yung T niya. However, doon sa right column, ang ilalagay dapat natin ay T minus TS. Okay? So, ilagay natin dito yung time na 0. Tapos, sa right column is yung T, which is 75. However, dapat may minus. Yung TS na temperature ng surroundings. Ano ba yung temperature sa loob ng Starbucks coffee shop? Di ba 18 degrees? So, minus 18. Yun ang ilalagay natin under Y. Okay? And then, for the second data set, ang sabi dito at around 8:30. And that 8:30 is 15 minutes after 8:15. So, dito ilalagay natin after 15 minutes, ano na yung bagong temperature ng kape? Nag-drop down ng 15 degrees. So, 75 minus 15 is 60. T is 60 but you have to subtract TS. So, 60 minus, ano yung TS once again? That's 18 equals. Ayan. So, may 42 tayo doon. So, kompleto na yung ating dataset. Pwede na tayong mag-AC. Okay? So, ano ang itinatanong sa problem? What is the temperature of the coffee at exactly 8:40? So, kung 8:40 yan, that's 25 minutes, right? 25 minutes after 8:15. So, ang gagawin natin is sa calculator, we'll just press 25, shift, stat. And then regression, kagaya ng ginagawa natin sa growth and decay. Tapos, ang hinahanap natin is yung temperature. So, yung T minus TS yung kuhanin natin, which is yung Y. Okay, Y. And then equals. Ayan. So, yung nakuha natin dito na 34.26 ay T minus TS. Ito yun, no? T minus TS. So, T minus TS is how much? That's 34.26. However, ang hinahanap lang natin is yung temperature na T. Kaya ang gagawin mo, itong nakuha mong sagot na 34.26, dadagdagan mo lang siya ng TS. So, you just add the temperature of the surrounding, which is 18 degrees. Yan. And then, poof, it became Coco Crunch. Meron na tayong sagot, no? Ang temperature ng object after 25 minutes, that is 8:40 p.m., is 52.26 degrees. 52.26 degrees Celsius. Di ba? Madali lang. So, once again, ang inilalagay natin doon sa second column under Y is not the temperature itself, but rather the temperature difference. Kasi yun ang sabi ng Newton's law of cooling. Yung rate of change ay proportional sa temperature difference. Okay? Ito o T, tapos itong TS ilalagay natin doon. Yun yung T minus TS. So, sagutin natin itong pangalawang tanong. If JP wants to drink the coffee when its temperature is 55 degrees, at what time will this happen? So, kung mapapansin mo, 55 degrees yan. Ito, 52. Okay? So, dapat yan ay before mag 8:40. Diba? Kasi, nung 8:40, ang temperature niya, 52 degrees na, mas malamig. Gusto mong inumin yung kape ng 55 degrees. So, dapat mangyari yan before 8:40 p.m. Okay? So, how are we going to do that? Balik ka lang sa calculator natin. Ang ilalagay natin ngayon sa calculator is yung T minus TS. Okay? Ano ba ang T minus TS niya? Diba? Ang T niya is 55, tapos yung TS niya is 18. Diba? So, that's 37. So, we press 37, and then shift, start, tapos regression ulit, 5. This time, ang hinahanap natin is yung time. No? Kung ang pipiliin natin is yung X. So, nasa 4 siya. Yan. Okay? And then equals. So, this is 21.22 minutes. Okay? So, that time is 21.2 minutes. So, approximately, gawin na lang natin yan na approximately 21 minutes. Now, ano ba ang ating initial time? Ang initial time natin is 8:15. So, kung gusto nating malaman yung oras, dagdagan lang natin ng 21 minutes itong 8:15. So what is 21 minutes after 8:15? That's 8:36 p.m. So meron na tayo ngayong sagot, no? 8:36 p.m. At this time, ang temperature ng kape ay 55 degrees, no? And as expected, sabi natin, mangyayari yan before 8:40. Ayun, no? 8:36 p.m. Di ba ang galing? So, ganun lang kadali mag-solve ng temperature problems gamit ang calculator. Okay? So, para ma-practice ka, isa pa. Let us solve another example. This time, let us solve a problem involving a bottle of beer. So, a bottle of Red Horse beer was served freezing cold at -4 degrees Celsius. After 10 minutes, its temperature increased to 6 degrees. Now, the ambient temperature is 25 degrees. So, ito yung TS. No? Lagay natin dito. Yung TS ay 25 degrees Celsius. What is the temperature of the beer after another 10 minutes? So, kung itatabulate natin yan, we have T. Tapos, meron tayong T minus TS. Initially, ang time ay 0. Ang T natin, initially ay -4. So, -4 minus ang TS niya ay 25. So, as you can see, magkakaroon tayo dito ng T minus TS na negative temperature. So, sa calculator, para hindi tayo mag-error, kukunan natin yan ng absolute value. So, ang gagawin natin is, balik tayo, mode, stat uli, tapos, e to the x, and then, meron na tayo ngayong table. So, initially, ang time natin ay 0. Tapos, ano yung T minus TS natin? Ang T minus TS natin is -4 minus 25, -29. Dapat. Okay? So, para hindi tayo mag-negative, tatanggalin natin yung negative sign. Kasi magmamat error yan. Next, after 10 minutes. Lagay natin dito, 10 ang time. Tapos, ano ng temperature niya? The temperature increased to 6 degrees. Okay? So, ang bago niyang T ay 6. And then, maminusan ulit natin yan ng TS. Diba? So, 6 minus 25 is -19. So, tatanggalan lang natin siya ng negative sign para hindi mag-math error. And since kumpleto na ang ating dataset, AC na ulit tayo. Okay? So, ang gusto nating malaman is, ano daw ang temperature ng beer after another 10 minutes? So, kung another 10 minutes yan, the total time is 20. Right? 20. And then, shift, stat, regression. Tapos, ang hinahanap natin is yung temperature. Kaya ang pipiliin natin ay 5. Ayan. So, this means na hinahanap natin ang T minus TS after 20 minutes. Okay. So, ang makukuha natin ngayon is, ayan, may makukuha tayong T minus TS na magkano? 12.45. Right? That's approximately 12.45. However, alam natin na yung T minus TS dito ay negative, right? Okay, kaya dapat ito negative din. Yan. Pag yun ay nakalimutan mo, magkakamali ka. No? So, kung dito, ang T minus TS mo ay negative, sa calcu, ilalagay mo lang positive. Pero sa sagot, ang ilalagay mong T minus TS dapat negative pa rin. Knowing na negative yung nasa dataset mo. Diba? So, when T is 0, we have dapat -29 yan. And then, after 10 minutes, dapat -19. Diba? Okay. So, ngayon, yung T minus TS natin, negative din dapat. Para malaman mo ngayon ang temperature na hinahanap natin, you just add yung TS na magkano? 25 degrees. Okay? So, yung nakuha natin sagot, multiply lang natin ng -1. Yan. Tapos, dagdagan natin ngayon ang TS. Plus 25. Ayan. So, meron na tayo ngayong sagot. Meron tayong 12.55 degrees. Okay? 12.55 degrees Celsius. This is now the temperature of the Red Horse beer after 20 minutes. So, ganun lang po kadali, ano? Huwag kayong malilito. Once again, ang gagamitin nating mode is yung stat mode, tapos yung exponential, tapos sa left column, yung x ginagawang time, at yung y column ginagawa nating t minus ts. So, sa calculator, kapag ang hinanap mo ay y hat, ang makukuha mo ay t minus ts. So, to solve for t, you just have to add ts to your final answer. And, one more thing, kapag yung T minus TS mo ay negative, dapat yung makukuha mong sagot dito, T minus TS, gagawin mo rin siyang negative. Again, pero sa calculator, dapat positive yan. So, kung ayaw mo gawing positive, kunan mo siya ng absolute value para maging positive siya. Otherwise, magmamat error yung iyong calculator. Before I say goodbye, meron ditong practice problem. So, pwede natin gamitin ang Newton's Law of Cooling para ma-estimate kung anong oras namatay ang isang tao na nakita sa isang, for example, hotel room, kagaya ng katawan ni Michael Jackson. So, you give it a try and solve this problem para ma-practice kayo sa pagsosolve ng Newton's Law of Cooling. You can comment the answers below so you can compare with other viewers kung pare-parehas kayo ng inyong mga sagot. And if you enjoyed watching this video and learned something new, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. You may also share this video to your friends and classmates as a way of supporting me here on YouTube. Bye!